So for this example, we're given a function y that represents the profit per mile traveled. And the profit's measured in dollars, and x is measured in number of miles traveled, the number of 1,000 miles traveled. So here the function y gives us the profit per mile. So it's telling us the rate of change of the profit with respect to miles, or with respect to x. So y is like the derivative of some profit function. So if we take the antiderivative of the rate of change function, we should get back the original profit function. So when we try to find the area underneath this derivative, that should give us an answer that represents the profit accumulated. So let's go ahead and find the area under the function y from the interval 1 to 4. So using our fundamental theorem of calculus, or our definite integral notation, we can write the problem like this, where we know this definite integral will represent that area we want. Now to find this area, we just need to first find the antiderivative of 1 over x. We know the antiderivative of 1 over x is ln of x, or ln of the absolute value of x. And then we know we're trying to evaluate this from 4 to 1. So we plug those numbers into the antiderivative. Now we know that ln of 1 equals 0. So then our answer is just ln of 4, which we can plug into our calculator to get an approximation for, and it's approximately equal to 1.3863. So we have the number, but now we want to figure out what the units are. We want to explain what this area represents. So this area represents the accumulation of profit, because we're trying to find the area underneath the curve, where the curve is representing the rate of change of the profit. So when we find the area underneath the curve, we're finding the accumulation of the profit. So this answer over here, the units for it will be dollars. And it will actually be in thousands of dollars, because the miles are represented in thousands of miles. So we can either write this as $1.3863 thousand, or we could write it as $1,000, $386.30. Now remember, if it's kind of confusing to you what the units should be for the area, then just take the units from the vertical axis, which is profit measured in dollars per mile, the rate of change of the profit, and multiply that by the units for the horizontal axis, which is thousands of miles traveled. So we have dollars per mile times 1,000 miles. So the miles will cancel, and we'll just get thousands of dollars. So in summary, the answer for this problem, we see that as the miles travel increase from 1,000 to 4,000, then we get a profit of $1,386.30.